Hi, I'm going to tell a story about myself, about how sometimes God answers prayers with a no. When I was in 8th grade, my parents moved in the middle of the year and I had to go to a new school. And I was upset about that because I didn't like to move. But after school was out, we were at a camp meeting, at a big meeting, and my dad was talking and there were other people talking and preaching, and I was coming back from a meeting and my friends told me, "You're moving." And I said, "You guys are crazy. I'm not moving. I just registered for school in the high school and I've got a job in the high school and I've got friends. My parents aren't going to move me again. We just moved." Well, come to find out, we were moving. And we weren't moving just a little ways. We were moving from Ohio all the way to Colorado. I was not happy. I wasn't happy with my parents. I wasn't happy with God. So I remember praying, "Lord, please make this stop. Do something to make this stop so my dad stays in Ohio. You don't really want him to move to Colorado." Well, God didn't stop that. And we did move. And it ended up being probably one of the best things that ever happened to me. I went to a different high school than I thought I was going to. And I remember the first day I was so shy and so scared. And one of the teachers came and sat down beside me and he was so kind to me. Well, wouldn't you know that all 4 years of my high school, I ended up loving every one of my teachers. They drove me crazy sometimes. I get that. But they were some of the most godly people that I have ever met. And to this day, what they poured into me, I am still reaping from. They grew me into a Christian today. And I am so thankful for them. And I'm so thankful for my friends that I met in high school. I still keep in contact with them through Facebook, and they are some of my dearest friends. And when we get together, it's like we haven't been apart, and I just adore them. And the time that my parents and I had, especially right after we moved, my parents had lived in Colorado before because that's where I was born. And so they were excited to take me to places that I had seen, but I had been like 2. And we would go to the mountains a lot. And my mom, she loved to have picnics. So one of her favorite things to do was to pack a picnic on a Sunday, and we'd get in the car and we'd drive and we'd go by a stream or we'd go sit on a mountaintop and we would have a picnic together. And through that, my parents and I became really, really close. And through my high school years, my parents and I were really close. And to this day, my dad and I, he's one of my best friends. And I miss my mom every day. So there were so many blessings in that no of God. The biggest blessing for me was I got to meet Peter. And him and I are high school sweethearts. And I am so thankful for him. I'm thankful for the love that he gives, the way he keeps me pointed to Jesus. So God used that moment to show me that sometimes the best answer is a no. And sometimes that's hard for us. And as we sit here in this craziness of this virus, we've all been praying for this or that. And sometimes God just says, "Wait, no, I know what's best." And our job is to keep trusting Jesus and not leaving because he says no. Actually going more to him and saying, "What is it that you need me to learn?" And Jesus says that these things are going to keep happening the closer he gets to coming. And so we need to learn to keep trusting him, even when that answer is no. No is not always a bad answer. Sometimes to us it feels like that. Sometimes no is the right answer. So today I hope, guys, that you take the time to just trust Jesus and love him and have a talk with him. I wish you guys a great Sabbath. Happy Sabbath, everybody.